2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Ricky ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Ricky. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course. And with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Opting for the 5-iron. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. This putt is about 17 feet long. Oh, just missed. Putting for a par here. Starting the round at even par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
He's currently tied for 6th. Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess there is it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? This one's for birdie. Okay, steady now. Par putt coming up here. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the current standings. Well, fatherhood seems to be working for Harold Varner. He's back on top of this leaderboard. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Going with the 7. Wonderfully played. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is outside range for him, 26 feet. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, so close. No, that's too bad. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
That starts off on a good line.
So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. Now we're on the fourth tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, and that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Going with the 5-iron here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the fourth.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Was on a good line. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. That's frustrating. And this one will be for bogey. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's see what happens here at the fifth. They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Wonderful putt, and that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Why not take another look at that effort?
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour, because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
Setting up miles from the hole. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 1 under. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Wow, what a save.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. This putt is for a share of 2nd. Nice stroke. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And that will take him to 2 under. After that hole, they sit in 2nd place behind the leader, Will Zalatoris. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. Looking ahead now, and this player is currently tied for 1st in the standings alongside Will Zalatoris. Time to face a par 4. Wow, that was just striped. From around 180 yards out, is currently tied for the lead. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Can they get a little ground draw here?
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. And that will take him to 4 under. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Yeah, that one will play. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Here's Ricky Fowler's next shot. Oh my, how about that for a par?
Oh, wow, Luke. What a classy shot from a classy player. Holding out for the fairway bunker there.
Good look at birdie here. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, time to tee off on the 11th.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
That's not the one he wanted. Henny, how bad is this lie?
It's not on the fairway, but it's not bad. It's a good lie in the first cut.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. That was a gallant attempt. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris. Opting for the 5-iron. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it. Ooh, right by the hole. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Not a bad line, this. And in it goes for the par. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that is simply brilliant. What a shot.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? It's always important to club down when playing from an elevated position. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That might be one club too many.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. Go on, get in the hole. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will move him to 6 under par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And we find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Oh, standing ovation after that shot.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
What a performance. 8 birdies on the card.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Going with the 5-wood.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Looking really good. Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
And it's time to recap that play.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
just didn't drop. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
It's on a great line. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Big putt for par coming up.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Currently 9 under for the round. Now at the 17th hole. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there.
Playing from around 210 yards here.
Opting for the 5-wood. This one might roll into the rough. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Here's Ricky Fowler.
Went straight down.
And back to the play, shall we?
Found the green side rough.
Ooh, that almost went down. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. Well done. And now that finds him in first place. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Playing from around 160 yards.
Up the hill to an elevated green. They're going to need to take a little extra club to get it all the way back to this pin.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th, and a chance for birdie at the last.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Get excited. This could go in. Ouch, that hurts.
Putting for a par now.
And with that putt, concludes this player's round. And there you have it, folks. At the end of the opening round, they find themselves in top spot. Not bad, eh, Rich?
Luke, big lead through the opening 36, but no time to get complacent. There's still a lot of golf to play, and they need to continue to make birdies in order to finish ahead.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this player starts their round in the lead, what should be their focus for today?
Yes, right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
Oh, I can't wait. Salivating to see how today's play goes. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today.
And this shot from the bunker.
Not sure you got that as cleanly as you wanted, but a chance to hit the next one on the green. Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. That was special.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This one has eyes for the hole. Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is second.
Time to tee off at the second. Oh, well done.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Let's get back to it, shall we? One win is good, but 2 wins would be great. The interesting choice of the driver here. From the sand, looking to get up and down. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. Ooh. That's just about 3 feet away. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Currently 9 under for the event. Here we are at the third.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. quality shot, that one. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Oh, just missed. Just 3 feet to the cup. That will work. He sits in first position. Here we are in front of a par 3.
That's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. The player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And here we are with the third shot. Yes, they've made it.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Putting for par. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
This would be a great up and down. That's inside the range.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Awesome stuff.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. And going with driver off the deck with this shot. Oh, come on, you're better than that. Getting ready to play their third. And here we are with their fourth. You're kidding me. Did he hold that?
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Second shot here on the 7th.
This player is making a statement with that approach shot. I think this rivalry with Ricky Fowler is really inspiring him to fire at those flags.
This one looking really good.
Okay, let's get back to the action. 9 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
It's got a chance.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Going with the hybrid. A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
That dog will hunt.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Oh, how about that one?
And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line.
Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but Few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots. Now he just has to go ahead and just sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
Time to face a par 4 now.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Why don't we catch up with Ricky Fowler?
Oh, almost went in. Second shot here on the 11th. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Yeah, nicely played.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And there it goes from the sand. Let's return to live play now. Trying to get to 17 under the card with this putt. Okay, steady now. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
And he's down there.
Got to make sure to repair your pitch mark here. It's going to leave one. It's downhill. Might even get some spin here.
Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, that's a great approach shot. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Little birdie look in here.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view, bailing out to the left in the bunker. Not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's about 155 from this hole location.
Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Oh, you know you want to.
Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is second.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Second shot here on the 15th.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using the big muscles to get it home in two there.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Was on a good line. Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. He's currently sitting in first place. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
And down it goes.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. But there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. Oh, great swing there. This shot from around the 200-yard marker.
Downwind on this shot.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
This putt is of 9 feet.
This is their look at birdie.
Super shot, that. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That's frustrating. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
That got caught up in a few of the branches. This lie's not great.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Oh, absolutely flushed.
And he needs this to save par.
Yep, tracking nicely.
The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. And through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
They're feeling awfully good about their game, aren't they? But there's lots of golf left to play. They need to make sure they go out and continue to play on the front foot and try and get this thing done.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.